Welcome to the Kuni 2, Tale of a Timeless Tome. Yes, the expansion is now available to buy. Over the course of this exciting adventure, you'll face some more formidable foes yet in the Solazium slog. Fortunately, you'll have two all-new combat techniques known as martial methods to help you. The maximum level of party members has also been increased to 150. And minor build fixes have been made, of course. So now with level cap upped, it's now a lot easier to take down the Lost Lord on hard mode.
But
All
surely
right,
there'll
Evan.
be something even tougher than him.
Yes,
all
there
right.
will.
All right, Evan. We've defeated some of the most biggest monsters in the cosmos, but there is one question that remains, man.
The battle within?
No, how much more money have we made in our coffers
Quite a bit actually.
from the Evan tax, aka if you do something as accidentally touch someone else's food, you will get a fine.
I thought we'd agreed
Okay,
not to
so,
pass that
the
yet.
Maze Runner's reward. So King Mausinger is keen to see Ebswain's crown jewel that we got from the Lost Lord. The item you claim... Yeah, what he said. Why not take it to him? There might be something in it for you.
Why do
So
I
you'll
sense
stab
the
us in the
beginning of a
back.
quest?
What does Tani want? A new story has been added which revolves around a certain very special magical tome. Start by talking to Tani
Ooh.
and Evermore. Alright, let's check what's going on in the Leaf Book as well. The rumors were true. When I heard that the people staying at the inn in Goldpaw were dreaming of a talking rabbit who called himself the conductor, I knew I had to go and see for myself. Well, guess what? The rumors are true. He invited me in his house and everything.
And what did he
Uh-oh,
do
guys.
to him, I wonder?
The conductor is back.
And he's spying you from that window. Not creepy at all.
Shiroi. And the first comment, if you please.
Okay. Wow, so it wasn't a load of nonsense then?
No, Tani, it wasn't. Amazing. Jova.
Wait, how did you take a photo of it?
Good.
You
You
mean you
mean
don't know?
It was just there. I mean,
You mean
This is-
over there? Over
Actually,
there.
that's still a good point. How do you make photos in a dream?
Wow,
that's
that's
creepy.
creepy.
I should say the trick of the light. So yeah, this is the Ni no Kuni
Okay.
equivalent of I saw a ghost in the window. So there you go, guys. Turns out the conductor is back. Yay!
Oh boy, Evan, shall I go fetch the earplugs?
Two.
It's me. King Gavin, allow me to congratulate you on resolving the incident with the labyrinth.
You killed his father.
Thank you, Your Majesty. But did you really come all the way just to tell me that? I mean,
We
that's the
already
most
put a
any
stop-
NPC's ever shown gracious thanks.
As you surmised, I did not. Ordinarily, I would have sent an emissary with my felicitation, of course. But there is another matter we'll discuss with you. I'm afraid that a tearing space and time very similar to the one you've encountered in the depths of that accursed maze has been discovered beneath Ding Dong Dell.
He says it
Because-
so mundanely.
I mean, it's ordinary Tuesday. Yeah, you get up, tearing space and time. I believe that the appearance of Black Knight may well be connected to this sinister rift.
Yes.
Thankfully, it is yet small in size, and as such entirely within the means of castle magicians to manage.
But... Well, that's good to hear.
what?
Perhaps you'd like to borrow the crown jewel of Ebswain we found nonetheless. It was used in the ceremony that sealed the tear in the labyrinth. It would probably make your magicians' lives a good deal easier. Too easy.
Well, your life.
Actually, it is that easy.
Barely an inconvenience, Drova. Your are as ever unfailingly generous. I will see that the mages receive it right away.
Sorry, go.
And there was one other thing. I should be honored if you would accept this sword.
Ooh, it looks like a key. The Cat King's Legacy.
Of course.
This is the sword he used to stab your father.
This.
Actually, this father was poisoned. Whoops.
By poison.
Well, he
Yes,
stabbed
poison,
him
my
afterwards,
poison with
then.
poison. Yeah.
Yes, the very same way your esteemed father once were.
When he died.
But he had long since hidden it away in the palace, its power being more than a ruler such as he might ever need, or so he claimed.
Oh, if only he'd known.
I only wish I'd been able to locate it sooner. There surely have been great use for you in your journey to the depths of the
Yes, it would have.
labyrinth. Wait,
You see why I don't trust this guy, Evan?
That's all right. I'm just grateful that you thought to bring it to me.
In fact, you know. Sorry,
Not at all.
I'll let this conversation.
I relish an opportunity to visit you here in Nevermore. You must pay the Indondale a visit in return one of these days. Until then.
You know what this reminds me of, Evan?
You mean all the other quests where I get dicked around with?
No. I was going to say, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the Fast and Furious movies, where, despite the fact that one of the bad guys killed one of their longtime friends in the third and sixth movies, but by the time of the eighth one, they're suddenly best friends.
I know, right? And that's literally the movie right after it's revealed that he killed him too.
Yeah,
Great
and
stats.
So if fans could be untrusting of that, I could be untrusting of this one too.
But of course.
All right, if that helps you.
Yeah, it's just so similar.
Yeah, it is. Okay, let's see what we're equipping.
Bad guy kills one of good guys' closest.
Trust me, Jova.
People closest to them, but then later on they're suddenly best mates for life.
Trust me, Jova. The cat. We still have a lot of tough opponents ahead that will make this sword use. So trust me.
Okay, this should be interesting.
Like I said, the hardest, unlike with the Lost Lord, where you can rely on the recent level. Okay. Well,
I hiccuped. That's okay.
No, I noticed. Don't worry. Actually, Shiroi, you're up.
Hey Evan, let's build our own inn in Evermore.
What?
We can't get this rabbit weirdo to put in an appearance round our way
The
too.
both of you are way too young.
No.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
No. We are perfectly of age to do that, okay? It's about time we made our own inn.
Remember, Dwayne, this is the Middle Ages, and it's a different world,
We are perfectly fine and consenting. We're perfectly fine and consenting.
You mean you haven't heard? Everyone's talking about this rabbit person who appears in people's dreams when they stay at inns and something.
Well, he is the conductor.
I got a minute. You're saying this guy comes around and disturbs the citizens when they stay in inns. So why do you want to build a bloody inn?
A conducting rabbit. Oh, not only that, one that disturbs you when you sleep.
She wants to see what this fuss is about.
You know what curiosity does, don't you?
Sure.
Wow, you really don't have a finger on your pulse, do you?
Tani, what did we told you about the mushrooms?
That they're delicious?
I guess.
Mushrooms are gross.
I've tried the pulse. And it's alright. I mean, I do need it to live, so.
Good job.
I rather enjoy living.
Sure.
So basically, you stayed in an inn, and you have this really weird dream where a rabbit-headed person takes you to this beautiful house.
Are we sure that those hotels aren't selling on the side?
This sounds rather freaky, man.
It really does.
I told you, if he knew acting, he would definitely take advantage of making the conductor even more creepy.
Why does it have to be when people are? Why does it have to be when people are sleeping? For crying out loud!
So the conductor is now Freddy Krueger.
I guess.
Yes.
Just less murdery.
Oh God, I'm going to end up like
Hopefully.
Johnny Depp did in that movie, aren't I?
Sure.
Lots of inns at guests all over the place have been having it. Sounds super weird, right?
And
We
that's
should
why I'm-
absolutely go and investigate. You're going first.
Well, I heard about a rabbit-headed man once. Nella told me a story about him.
So there you go. In this particular version of Kuni, people tell stories of the conductor.
Lucky you. All I got off Batu were ones about bloodthirsty pirates and robber barons.
Oh, but those are the best stories.
Those stories can be pretty charming in their own way. Come on.
I mean, have you seen?
Oh yeah.
Tony, have
You
you
yeah.
pirate yourself, it's kind of much of muchness.
Tony, have
you
you
know-
seen Treasure Planet? That's one of the best stories ever, and it needs more respect.
You know,
Damn right.
But you know, guys, when I think of pirates, I do think of I do think of stuff involving the body, but I don't think of heartwarming.
Oh, there can be plenty of heartwarming tales with those guys.
I swear, in this universe, it's the only pirate story exists, the one for the bloody
Shiroi.
Disney one, where
Hold
apparently
on,
piracy is...
Shiroi.
Anyway, now's not the time to be moaning about the boss's terrible storytelling skills.
Oh.
Thank goodness he's not around to hear that.
You're like the bloody pirates who say it's bad to steal things.
Okay, so
There's a code to that stuff.
It's a good thing Batu's not.
I heard that.
That's impossible. You're nowhere near here.
I'm always near.
Sure you are.
Yeah, of course, Clem, you left your phone on.
Also, your Batu, not near.
Shiroi.
Now's the time to be building an inn in our of our own, so we can see what all the fun is about. Until I see this weird rabbit dream, I won't be able to sleep for wondering.
Oh god,
Oh,
I've
great.
got to write
Then
this in
you'll-
my
then you'll-
journal.
Oh, great, then we'll just leave the inn and you'll die of sleep deprivation.
Dear journal, today me and Tony are making our first ever inn together. Lots to be seen in the future.
Alright, King Dog. That's enough writing in your journal.
Hey, at least I don't make it obvious and easy to find like Roland did. Well, to be fair, he tried scattering it across the world. Not that that stopped us. We can't just go building an inn because of a story you heard, Tony. Now, it does sound rather intriguing.
Yeah, we can't do it, yet we're gonna do it. Because...
I'm thinking, okay? I mean, it would be a lot of money and resources to build an inn, even though we have a lot. But we're trying to manage our money well, especially after Lofty tried to do the jacuzzi idea. The party didn't go so well.
Huh, I knew you wouldn't be able to resist.
I don't recall saying yes yet.
Well, tough shit.
It was always my favorite. The riddling rabbit-headed man who lived in the land of dreams. I used to make Nella tell it all the time, and Evan seems to be chanting off into his own world here.
Okay, how about this for compromise? Apparently, the Dreaming Chamomile Inn in Gulport is the place where the most people have had the dream.
Alright.
Why don't we try staying there? We can build our own inn later.
Right,
So
yes.
basically your plan is to waste a lot of our money to build an inn so that the people will get disturbed and not be able to sleep out of fear of being haunted in their dreams by a rabbit.
It'll
Oh,
be
come
great
on,
for
Lofty.
tourism.
Oh, come on, Lofty. Where's your intellectual curiosity?
I
Oh.
have my intellectual curiosity. I'm thinking about the safety and welfare of our citizens.
God, I hate to say
Our
it, but
citizens
Lofty...
are fine.
Ghost trip.
I think I hate
There's
to...
too many evil threats out there.
I hate to say it, guys, but Lofty's right on this one. Let's wait until we've solved this case first.
Well, we can leave Lofty behind then.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, if you leave me behind, you won't
can
be able
sleep
to use my
outside.
powers.
Well, I'm not quite sure we're that far ahead in our relationship just yet to have to leave Lofty outside.
Alright, if I remember correctly, this expansion unlocks after you finish the main campaign. I could be wrong, though.
No, actually, I started getting, if you don't remember, Pedro, because I mentioned this when I was streaming the game on my own, apparently starts unlocking relatively early, not sure how much, but I do wonder if as soon as you're done with Golpo, you start getting the first, be sleep in this inn, because basically the gist of it is that for now you will have to sleep in each of the major inns, in each of the major cities of
Yeah.
the world before building your own. So I do wonder if it starts looking right after Golpo.
This event, by the time I got this expansion, I already had a
Of
hard and
course.
everything else, so I haven't actually properly done a new game with all the expansions yet.
And
so
it's been a while, so I don't remember myself when exactly did you start unlocking.
You know, Evan, the longer we leave our coffers untouched, the more our money room will look like the pool of gold from DuckTales.
Let's see, we have 1,022,100,000. Oh, wow, that's a lot.
Well, look at the bright side, Lofty. At least that means we can swim in coins like Scrooge.
So, Lofty,
No, if you don't, no, actually, if you did that, you break your neck.
That's not what DuckTales taught me.
Well, DuckTales is a lie.
you're telling me that a story about anthropomorphic ducks was lying?
Yes,
Color me impressed.
yes. You see, my job is to keep Evan down and keep down on the ground and his head out of the clouds. If he starts making outlandish ideas, it can put the whole kingdom in danger.
Oh my god, you're
Anyway.
right, talking fairy.
Alright, time to see time to see what the conductor is about for this particular version. Oh, and doesn't this feel so look familiar, Joe?
I was fast asleep and then, wow, even in my dreams, Lofty is right there by
And
my
this music
side.
also sounds familiar.
Like I said, I'm here to keep you in reality. Flipman, we're in the land of dreams by you. Sure as eggs is eggs. Of course. Which means I'm the only one who's real, right?
Let me
There
pinch you
go.
to
The plot twist
see.
is that everybody else was Lofty's the real main character, and everybody else was an hallucination.
I'm pretty sure I'm real too, Lofty. But this is rather strange. How can we all be in each other's dream?
Share dreaming.
And if we're
Evan, is actually
dreaming,
a thing.
isn't it odd that we be sleeping too?
With your working clothes, seriously, I hope these guys had a pajama.
Oi! Wakey, you lot! No napping! By the order of the king!
What
Jesus
he
Christ.
said! That's right, Lofty, that's how you ensure my rule.
Good.
Cool, I slept like a log.
I love how Lofty. You can only barely
So,
see
yeah.
only Lofty's head over the.
You
It's a
slept like a log.
Pokemon. He didn't need the tall grass. Did
Slept like a
somebody
log.
take us somewhere while we were
Yeah,
sleeping?
yeah. Slept like a log. So you're dead then, are you? Question mark.
Koi! Over here!
Oh, Java,
Who
look
said
at that
that?
house.
Over here, I said. Come on, shake a leg. Come on.
My legs are too small to
This-
shake.
This must be the dream about the conducting rabbit. The one you were talking about, Tawny.
Hooray! We found him.
If we die here, you are so grounded.
Sure.
So the rumors were true. Let's go and take a look at that lovely little. Wait, that lovely little houses there.
Yes, that lovely little house that totally doesn't look familiar at all.
Wink.
We're so dead.
Well, as long as we stick together and don't split up, the rusty killer won't be able to kill us.
Hey, wait, hang on. We're in a dream. Can we just imagine
of a
a
timeless
gun or
tome.
something?
I wonder
Can
what
we
that
just-
timeless tome could be.
Can we just imagine a gun or something to defend ourselves?
Well, it depends. Are you a good lucid dreamer?
Evan, I do not want to know what you're dreaming of at night.
I
No.
never like it when there's no music playing.
Yes, this house. For some reason, it looks familiar.
Nostalgic.
somehow. Yeah.
It seems a bit creepy.
The hell?
Hello,
Oh my god, I've died and gone to hell.
guests. Oh, I do love guests. There's nothing like visitors to make one's day.
Are you the conducting rabbit?
So you've heard of me, have you? Well, it's a little embarrassing to be so notorious, but I suppose it saves me the trouble of introducing myself.
I'm Mr. Rabbit.
Uh-huh.
Follow the pink rabbit.
Yeah.
I am he, the conducting rabbit, or rather, the conductor, as I'm more usually known. please do commit to that too much to memory, if nothing else. Got it memorized, Evan?
Right.
Honestly, I think you should be called Bow
That's
Tie.
actually, fun fact, that what he just said, committed to memory, that's the original Japanese version of Axel's line, committed to memory. Then the localization team changed it to get it memorized. I'm going to be conducting you all on a magical journey, blah, blah, blah.
Your little friends.
Tony Montana.
Oh dear, I rather fear we've attracted the attention of some unsavory sorts. Well, that will have to do for all of this particular inn.
What?
Back
No. Oh, no. Don't tell me. But we only just...
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we'll meet again at our sleepy time somewhere, I'm sure. If the fate sees fit, of course. Until then, bye. See ya.
Pay over $5 to get the next part of the DLC.
Attention gamers, the conductor needs your help.
Well, that
So
was
the
a
room
waste
is
of
worth
time.
Oh, we just had a collective acid trip.
Well, that was a waste of bloody time.
And you were afraid.
I was not afraid. That they were, my girl. The conductor's real, and every bit as represented as they said.
Yes.
So we weren't just spending the night in an inn for a change of scenery. We went there deliberately to try and meet that guy. Nice of everyone tell me.
Tony was supposed to tell
Roland
you.
is not amused.
Roland, hang on.
I am calm.
Going back to
Tommy, Lottie, did you hear him? He said we'd meet again after another sleepy
Don't
time
ignore
somewhere.
me.
Besides, Roland, Roland, you should be used to keeping secrets by now. Don't tell me you're fixing the train engineer never encounter with that there buggle-eyed bunny man. Once was plenty for old Batu.
He said he had a journey to take us on. It'd be rude not to at least try and give him a chance.
Just to
Well,
be
you're my
certain,
dog.
we're all certain that this is for reals.
Well, I'm your father, and I say no.
Besides, we never forgive ourselves if we don't find out what happens next, even if it ends up opening the gates of hell. Curiosity demands it.
And I'll never forgive you if something happens to my daughter.
Oh well,
The pair of you. Seems if another night or two of oddness is done for us before this all caper's over, then. That we have, but not by you. He said that was all for this inn, didn't it?
Oh, don't tell me.
Basically, let to go for all the ends of the world. Go ahead, Sharon.
Then let's get out there and find somewhere else to stay. We're in for a treat. I'm sure.
Tony, you're sleeping outside.
You know, Tony, I like you, but maybe we should see other people.
You see me all the time.
Evan, we have like 100, citizen kingdom. It's not enough.
Look. I have a future heir that I have to procure here, so I'm trying to make sure that I have
Fine.
one that won't end up being a pun slewer.
If the conductor doesn't show, we all go home and forget about it. Deal?
Alright
Roland's
then.
not a fan of the conductor.
Oh, what? You're saying he's not a fan of a mysterious creepy man who invades your dreams?
Jova lives in. Right.
Woohoo!
Deal.
Deal! Woohoo! Deal!
Then
Woohoo!
Roland goes full Superboy
I gotta
Prime.
do two
Everything
voices
was
at
better on my earth.
Hang on, I gotta do two voices at once. Dear. Gah, you touched it there, the blessed Gloria.
Oh, come on. What could possibly go wrong?
And, Evan, why are you and Tani staring at each other?
No reason.
Also, I like how these two grown adults are letting these children lead them on to, like,
So
basically a
who's
stranger
video?
danger adventure.
Rabbit, oh, rabbit.
Video. Get it? Video. So I saved
We'll
up all my pocket money and booked a room at the inn in Gold Park because I was desperate to see the big bunny that everyone's been talking about. Well, I want a refund. I didn't see a thing.
Sounds
like
like
a
a
scam
scam
to
to
me.
me.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So my own
I
rabbit.
thought of my own eye.
I went back, but not sure it was enough. No rabbit.
Maybe it hopped off somewhere.
Sounds
Sounds
like you
like you
saved
saved
up for nothing.
Sorry. Well, all wasn't lost. I dreamed of Longfang.
Dude, to me.
That's
That's
why,
rad.
Price? That doesn't seem like the sort of thing Price would say. He seems a lot more like a refined kind of
Maybe
guy.
he's high right now.
Well, Joe, maybe he's lately been trying to get a tip with the kids or something. Who knows?
Hello, fellow children. How do you do?
Yeah, they're like Steve Buscemi with the skateboard.
So yeah, as you can see there in the map, now we can
what's
go
that?
to all the ends of the world. We don't have to go in any particular order, because the events will just happen in the same way, regardless of how the order you visit the ends. But yeah, but let's go with the actual order that we see them for the first time in the game. So let's start with the Sky Pirate space.
Uh-huh.
Oh, boom. Yeah, sorry, Toddy. We have to go back home.
Yes. Why not, right? It's been a while.
Yeah.
How lovely.
We're not going to talk to anyone, though. We're just going to go to sleep.
He gets a bit upward. Fine then.
Alright, I completely forgot you guys had an inn here.
We haven't been here for a while.
I know, right?
Well,
Is this the Hat Kingdom from Mario Odyssey?
I
no,
think it's
not
Happy Kingdom.
That it is, my lad. We're back in Widow Wonderland.
We're the
Wonderland.
No, don't.
Everyone, wake up! Bad flashbacks, Roy.
Yep.
Yeah, rise and shine, man. You'll catch your death sleeping out by you.
Jesus, Lofty.
It's a shame Bracken and Leander don't join us.
Yeah, that's the reason why it's unlocked this early. So we're all here, huh? It's time for the next part of the journey.
You don't sound so happy about that, Ronan.
No.
Yes, I knew we were on the right track.
Rowan's just mad because he wanted to TiVo Lost.
I visited the dream world and I'm not impressed.
What's TiVo?
Yeah, Joe. But that joke unfortunately is kind of dated by this point.
Oh, no. You can TiVo stuff with Leafbook.
Oh. Well, does Leafbook even have Lost in it?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Well, remember who made Leaf Book?
Broadleaf's engineers.
Yeah, they are.
And you can hear me too. Wonderful, just wonderful. I better conduct you back to the lovely house from last time, shouldn't I? Huh? Eh? There's a shortcut nearby that will take you there, but you'll need a certain gift in order to find it.
A key?
Oh yeah, no. Think about it. Yeah, Tail might be right actually. Yeah, because you need the growth spell in order to get to this point. So it might be. So, and the conductor goes out of it to say that you need that. So yeah, that it might unlock early. Now that I think of it, like,
Makes
I really
sense.
I have to start a new game at some point so I can properly pinpoint when these expansions become playable. Only time will tell, I suppose.
Imagine 10 years from now we get a remake of this game that adds in all new content.
Honestly, if the game doesn't really need that.
That's why I say 10 years from now, because let's be honest, back when Final Fantasy VII came out, we all thought that game was perfect, never thought it would have needed improvements. Look at us
Not
now.
necessarily 10 years later.
Well, you know what I mean, though.
Honestly, if I was gonna re-release this game in 10 years, the only thing I would do is add more voice acting.
Okay,
That's
then
really
let's...
the only real thing that I would do.
let's say 20 years, then, from now, a remake.
His dungeon music sounds familiar.
It does, doesn't it?
Why do I feel like I've heard this before, and yet haven't?
It's complicated, Evan.
Makes me wonder.
5 sleepy guns.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. This is the Wind Whipper. It's the next one that has it's the growth spell. Yeah.
You know, I wonder, Lofty.
Hold on, pay attention. Oh, look at that.
This car looks familiar, doesn't it?
Oh god, I'm really getting flashbacks for some reason. You know, Lofty? Lofty?
He's burped.
Looks like Lofty
We
fell
left
asleep as
him at
well.
the inn. He didn't fall asleep.
Lofty fell asleep as well.
Ah, there we are.
This is the place we saw in the last stream.
Indeed. Yeah, it's exactly because of moments like those that's the only real thing I would do is fix those bits.
Yeah,
With
honestly,
voice
I'm happy when, you know, they don't always have to put in the voice acting.
Welcome, one and all. I'm so happy to see you made it. Well, remember, Joe, but that's one of the primary complaints that people want these two games to have more voice acting in it. So I
Really?
think might as well, right? Yeah, but well, even Dwez was one of the complainers during our playthrough from the beginning, actually.
Wasn't
Anyway,
that for
you're trying
like
to
the
hear
original one?
Well, for both. Like the thing about remember these games look so great, amazing that people are so used to AAA games being fully voiced that they want these games to be like whatever. Go ahead, Shiri.
I guess RPGs are a bit different.
Couldn't you have, conducted us here a bit more clearly? It is your job, after all.
You make
Or
a good
is
point,
it?
young lady.
You're shit at your job.
So I'm a shit conductor now, huh?
Yes. As in you conduct shit.
And there's Lofty.
Looks like Lofty woke up with a vengeance. And how would you have proved your worth to me then, I need to know you have the gift, the eye, the way of seeing. Without it, you won't be anyone's savior.
Only the
Oh,
chosen
so
one.
Plenty of people.
Oh, so here he is again. Once, like in Kuni 1, he's here to recruit us as saviors.
Only the chosen saviors could have jumped up those platforms and found the portal that was in plain sight. Whoa!
Oh, just look at the time. I'm afraid we're all done for this little inn. Those ruffians seem to be catching up with me more quickly by the day.
Wait, are you on the run from the law?
Not the law.
What the heck is going on, and what exactly are dragging us into?
Here's
Well,
Rowan
if I-
asking the important questions.
Well, if I told you, it would ruin the surprise, wouldn't I? I'm afraid it would take an awfully long time to tell you. And by then it would be too late.
Just give us the Cliff Notes version.
Unfortunately, even that one is awfully too long. Now, we shall have to meet it again another sleepy time somewhere. If the fates see fit, of course. Until then...
You know, it really feels like we're on the run from something in our dreams. Having to constantly move from location to location like we're on the lam. I suppose he must be traveling for all these dreams in order to try and escape whoever's chasing him.
That's
Very good.
deep, yo.
Very good, Evan.
We'll have to find another inn and see if we can't catch up with him again.
If he's on the run from the law, why are we trying to, interfere?
As you can probably guess by this point, that's the primary function of the Evermore
Had
Inn
the
that we're going to
dream
build.
that you've been talking about, didn't you? Lucky you. I've not had it, and I stay here every blessed night.
That sucks.
Anyway, as you can probably guess, the Evermore Inn's function in Evermore is specifically so we can see the conductor at any point. But we'll get to that. Alright, everybody, in the next part, we'll continue visiting inns, see if we can finally figure out what the hell the conductor wants us to do.
Alright, see ya.
Mm-hmm.
See ya.
See ya.